Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is all about you, Aries. That's right, this is your July 2020 career and finance reading. We have 3 piles here. Pile number 1 is represented by a superb druzy, and it is indeed superb. Pile number 2 is represented by a beachy agate. I say that because it kind of reminds me of the waves foaming up and crashing onto the sand. And then we have a gorgeous giant chunk of pyrite, who's about the size of a charcoal briquette. So, pile number 3. So, go ahead and resonate on which pile's for you. Pile number 1, 2, or 3. If you need a bit more time, go ahead and pause that video. And let's get started. Alright, Aries. You guys chose the superb druzy. Is it going to focus? Come on, there we go. And let's see what is coming in to your career in July of 2020. We have the 10 of Swords saying you're putting an end to something that has been hurting you financially. This is paying off a bill, getting rid of that loan, getting a lower finance rate. Yes, a new beginning, a new epiphany, a new way of thinking. This is excellent. So you're getting rid of something, financially speaking, or not. You're getting rid of an old way of thinking about your finances that is kind of bringing to this almost like breathing new life into you when in regards to your finances or career. The King of Swords says you're going to work to figure out what you can cut from your budget, what you want to keep in, what you need to do to get to where you want to go. You're going to map out your goals, this new way of thinking, this epiphany that you have in wake of, I'm sorry for bumping the camera, in wake of this ending is, this is really powerful. This is you making some serious change and moving forward. Standing solid and independent financially. The 9 of Pentacles. This is gorgeous, Aries. This is the kind of card we like to see in a finance reading. So what I see here is some of you may have been having a hard time with a budget. And you're getting a new idea on how to budget that allows you to sort of sit down and write it all out and figure it all out and put it into a way where you can cut the fat without missing anything, if that makes sense. So like, look at you feeling all like, look at all proud, financially successful, surrounded by all this money, surrounded by your kids and your wife in this beautiful place of yours, or you know, your kids and your husband in this beautiful place of yours. But you've got to stop this. It could be overspending. It could be eating out when you know good and well you got enough groceries in the fridge. You don't need that, you know, fast food, or you don't need to go pick up that carry out from your favorite restaurant. This has you realizing that and sort of sitting down and being a little bit harder on yourself. And it comes to financial success, financial fruition, standing on your own. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. In regards to a career, some of you are putting away an end to a way of thinking within your career. Something has happened that has changed your mind and has you sitting down and maybe writing policies or changing the way you make some policies or changing the way you're doing something at work that like really brings you success and financial independence. And it's gorgeous. This is gorgeous for a career reading, guys. I'm really proud of you. I'm so proud. It's not always easy to change the way you're looking at things and change the way you're doing things. And you're doing a beautiful job here. And honestly, I'm very surprised by the amount of swords that I have here for an Aries reading. There's no fire, which surprises me. I mean, I guess there's the fire in the 10 of Swords here and the fire in the candle. But yeah, you guys make this change. And don't just make it, stick to it. Write a plan you can stick to. Like if you're writing out a schedule for something, write out like a master schedule so that like if you're not having to update it every single day. If you have that master schedule, everybody can just kind of go to that and know what they're doing, and you don't have to like go in every day and tell people, oh, at 9:30 do this. There's just a master schedule that every day they know at 9:30 to do that. So, looking pretty good here, pile number 1. I am really happy for you. This change of the way you're thinking about your finances, it's going to be good for you. And I'm so proud of you. Something you may want to consider is hiring an accountant to sort of go through things, especially if you have a business. A lot of times they can find ways to save money that you never considered possible. Like you may be able to write off your internet if you use it for your home business. So, talk to somebody that is an accountant or a tax lawyer or something like that, because I think you may be able to get some advice that'll have you sitting pretty. All right. I love you guys, my beautiful beauty druzy Aries. You guys are so much fun. You make the world a more beautiful place, honestly. Aries, you guys have such beautiful aesthetic, and I'm jealous because you guys know you can put on makeup really nicely, and you always know how to pick out like the perfect wardrobe and stuff. And yeah, I'm so bad at it. Like I'll try to put on makeup and I come off looking like a clown. And so I really appreciate the Aries women and men in my life who can help me with things like that, because I am absolutely clueless. So thank you, pile number 1, if you are one of those people. If you like this reading, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon to all notifications so you can be notified of when I upload. And thank you very much for visiting me. I hope you have a lovely day. All right, Aries, pile number 2, my beautiful beachy agate folk. Let's see what is happening with you, gorgeous. Career and finances, July 2020. Uh-oh, you're mourning something. There may be a purchase that you made that sort of broke. There may be, some of you may have been putting in an offer on the house and you hear you didn't get it. But some of you are sort of grieving something that you've lost. Could be a person. You could have lost someone. That can be very financially draining, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. That was so rude of me to say that. That could be financially draining. Gosh, I apologize. I didn't mean it to come off as disrespectful. If it did, I was wondering what that would be doing in career and finance and not in love and relationships. And thinking out loud, I said, oh, because it would... So I apologize, and I'm sorry for your loss. This has you feeling left out in the cold financially. It could be that you lost your job, and you're feeling a little left out in the cold. You're not sure what you're going to do. But there's something that you're really good at that's going to kind of come and save you. Or someone. Maybe an ex-coworker. Someone is going to come and save you. They're going to offer you a job. They're going to point you in the direction of a job. This is going to be something solid and dependable that you can count on time and again, year after year. This is going to bring you to fruition. It's going to bring you at what you need, financially speaking. You have 2 knights in a row here. So you're feeling this lack. Oh, you got 2 5s in a row too. So you're feeling this lack. And then, like, something comes in to help you. And you go from, like, I'm brokenhearted, I'm feeling a lack financially, to, oh, awesome, this thing is coming in. Wow, look at this thing. It's going to make me, where I want to go. I'm very happy. King of Pentacles, financially successful. This is total growth. You go from the 5 of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. I'm just going to show you the King one more time because I love this King of Pentacles card. He is so cute. He reminds me of like a summer Santa Claus. And I just really, really enjoy him. So, you are making progress financially. You may have lost your job and you're feeling out in the cold, but there is something coming in that is going to bring you a solid foundation for the future that will bring you financial growth. This may not necessarily be the job that you want to do, but it's going to get you to the job that you want to do, if that makes sense. Sometimes we have to do a slogging crap job that we don't want to do in order to get to the job that we do want to do, just so we can pay our bills. But don't get trapped in that slogging shit job that you don't want to do, because you're this, not this. You may need to be solid and dependable and, you know, working somewhere you may not want to work for a little while, you know, but don't forget you are the King of Pentacles. And whether you have to do the Knight of Pentacles job for a little bit, eventually you are the king, baby. And you're going to get to where you want to go. And I've been listening to Elvis Presley a lot lately, so I apologize for that. But yeah, things are starting to look better for you toward the end of July. Some of you are getting a job coming in, and it is one that you are expecting. Some of you are getting a job coming in that you are not expecting, and it's kind of going to save things for you financially. Like, I feel like these two ladies are the same person. Here you are feeling left out in the cold. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just lost my job. And here you are after this job comes in going, oh God, I'm so glad I lost my job because this job pays so much better. It pays so much more money. It gives me time off. Look, I've got a company car. I'm able to go, you know, on vacation. And eventually it's going to put me into a solid place where I'm going to be able to retire, having all the money I want, living the life I want, being able to buy the house that I want. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The only thing I can say is be very careful not to get so caught up in this energy that you can't yourself out of this opportunity. And what I mean by that, like I tell my kids all the time, don't can't yourself. This is someone calling and offering you, oh, hey, I heard that the veterinary clinic is hiring for an x-ray tech. And you're like, well, I can't do that. Well, don't can't yourself. Don't can't yourself until, you know, you try. Because you might not only be able to do it, but you might actually do better at it or succeed so hard at it that you get a promotion of some kind. But there is something coming in that is going to lead to solid financial growth for you. So I know you're feeling a little bit of a lack at the beginning, but toward the end, it's looking beautiful. And I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you because I know how hard it is to break out of this energy and start feeling like good things are coming in. But it looks like someone is coming to help you, or it's through your actions of helping someone that this solid financial opportunity comes your way. This could be like you're walking down the street and someone has a flat tire and they don't know how to change it, and you help them change it. And then they're like, hey, by the way, do you have a job? I'm looking for a such and such, you know, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I do. And now you're working for them. They have a really good high regard for you because you were able to do something that they were not able to do. And it leads you into a solid financial path. But it's looking pretty beautiful, pile number 2. So my gorgeous BG agate people, July, the end of July is going to be a lovely time for you. All right? I want you guys to take care of yourselves, my beautiful Aries people. And I want to ask that if you like these readings, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you can be notified of when I upload. And most definitely, leave me a comment down below. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. All right. Pile number 3, my beautiful pyrite Aries. Let us see what is coming in for your career and finances for July of 2020. We have the sun. Woohoo! I love seeing the sun. Oh, all right. I love seeing the sun in a reading because, you know, who doesn't love getting the sun? That's all the good things coming your way, babe. I'm sorry for calling you babe. Forgive me. I'm free-flowing right now. The Six of Wands says you're getting recognized. Or you're recognizing the good things that you have in your life right now. Or maybe you need to recognize that you have some good things in your life, or you need to be recognized for the good things you've done in your life. You're stressed here. The Nine of Swords says you're not sleeping. Perhaps you're making things look really good in your life, but in reality, you're recognizing that you're having a hard time. This is posting pictures on Instagram that you're, in Bali when in reality you went to Pier 1. I don't really see that for anybody, but this is just The Queen of Swords has you cutting something out that is not working for you and finding a better way to go about things. You're cutting out the worry, you're cutting out the strife, you're cutting out this stress, and you're planning for what you want to see for yourself in the future. You're changing the way you look at things with the Hanged Man or the Oak King here. Oak King here. Woo! Sorry. All right, so I'm going to take a quick look here. Sorry about that. I'm also taking a sip of Coke. We have the Sun and the Oak King. So you're flanked by your major arcana. Coming into the month, everything is looking good for you. Going out of the month, you're changing the way you're looking at something. Coming into the month, everything is good. You're recognizing, everything is good. You're being recognized, but you're stressed. And this has you like cutting out the stress, and maybe part of your stress is that you need to make a plan for the future. Perhaps you're someone that has to have a schedule or a plan or some sort of idea of or timeline of where you want to go, where you want to be, what you want to do in your life. So it may be time to make that plan. That could help you cut those fears by having an idea of the things you need to do and where you need to go and what you want to accomplish. It can allow you to not just change the way you're looking at things, but change things as a whole for yourself. It can allow you to recognize yourself, what you need to cut out so that you don't have this worry in your life. I see you doing the hard work here, pile number 3. Some of you are really getting recognized at work. You're, being told you're doing a good job. Work is going great. Career is going great. Finances are going great. But you are stressed as hell about something. And the Queen of Swords is saying it's time to look at things and figure out how you can cut that stress out of your life. What you can get rid of. How you can do this. How you can sort of plan or budget things, even if it's just your time, so that you can get everything done that you need to get done. And you change the way you look at things so you're not stressing and you are enjoying this parade instead of worrying about, is my flower crown on right? Are my epaulets poofed up enough? Is the horse looking good? Am I seated properly? You're not worrying about that anymore. You're cutting that shit out. You're going, okay, so this is where I want to go. This is where I want to be in 5 years. These are the steps I need to take to get there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. This changes the way you're looking at things. Instead of going, all right, I'm just going to have a blast and have a good old time. This has you sort of buckling down, starting to save, starting to change spending habits, cutting out frivolities, something of that nature. It's nothing serious. In fact, if there's any bad cards, and there's no real bad cards on the deck, or in the spread here, it would be like the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is literally just a card of having nightmares. This could be as simple as you need to recognize that maybe you shouldn't have that energy drink before bed. and you cut that out, and you're able to, you know, plan for the future by cutting that out, and things are looking good, and it changes your life. This can be recognizing that that person who ghosted you isn't worth your time and energy. So instead of taking this energy on and weeping for them, you're going to cut it out. You're going to cut them out. They're not working for you. They're not calling you. Fine. Okay, well, then they can call when they're ready, and we'll deal with it then. But until then, bye-bye. Have a good life. I'm going to do me. And you plan for where you want to go, what you want to do. You change the way you're looking at it, and boom, success. Let's just take a moment to make sure. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, an exciting, passionate, new beginning. And over here at the bottom of the deck, wielding that Ace of Wands, is the Knight of Wands. So you're going to get a message in about a new beginning, either financially or with a job, with a career, with a possibly an old boss. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, we got good things, we got recognition, we got stress, cutting out the stress, planning for what you can do in life so that you don't have this stress, changing the way you're looking at something, an exciting new beginning that you're passionate about, setting down that road with your passion, but also forethought. Because unlike the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands doesn't just jump into things. They plan a little bit, and they let their passion guide them, yes, but they also do the work to figure out where they want to go. So they take up the wand from this bird, and they follow it. But they don't just follow it, they also ask it, where are you going, what you doing, how are we going to get there? And they get their answer. And that is what I have for you, my beautiful Aries folk who chose the pyrite pile number 3. I want to thank you for all the beauty that you put into this world. Because you, Aries, are beautiful. You're amazing. You're fun. You're intelligent. You're witty. You have some good jokes. And I want to thank you for being amazing. I love you guys. Bye. For those wondering what cards we used today, we used the Green Witch Tarot by Moura and Kiri, Østergaard, Leonard. I believe I'm saying that correctly. Here we go. I highly recommend these cards. They're absolutely beautiful, and they're so easy to work with. All right. Well, thank you guys for everything, and I hope you Aries have a beautiful July. Bye.